ASBO International is proud to honor this year's 2015 Eagle Award winners for their visionary leadership in school business management, contributions to the profession, and their dedication to ensuring a quality education for students. Congratulations! Introducing the 2015 Distinguished Eagle Award recipients.
I come from a long line of women who do math. My grandmother was first a math teacher and then became an assistant principal at what was then a junior high school. My mother was an aerospace engineer, and then once she retired from NASA, she went on to teaching with kids. I've always had education in the background, so that combination of math and education, it was a natural fit. Being a school business official is one of the best careers anyone could have. When I go to work every day, I get an opportunity to help 40,000 kids. And those kids mean the world to me and what keeps me supercharged. I love going out to classrooms and watching teachers teach. It helps me in my work knowing what they're doing on a daily basis with our kids. We have 4 learning pillars in our strategic plan. One of them is equity. And so that it is very rich to have so many cultures come together. And it's important for us to be an inclusive environment, so whoever comes, however they come, we take them in and we have an expectation for them to be college and career ready when they graduate. We just passed a $680 million bond by our community, which is very supportive of our schools. It's a long-standing tradition of supports. And so we're building 3 new schools and then rebuilding 5 schools. I have the highest regard for these students. They're really dynamite kids that are just making a difference in this world, and I can hardly wait to watch and see what they do once they leave us.
I got interested in school finance management because I formerly was on the Board of Education, and one of the first things we had to do was hire a school business administrator. At the time, I had 2 degrees in business. I liked working with schools and kids, and I really didn't even know the job existed. Once I started to explore the opportunity, I knew that's what I wanted to do. I think some of the financial challenges we face today as professionals in the business of education is simply limited or diminishing resources, and yet trying to deliver quality education for 21st century learners. In order to achieve at high levels, we need to make sure that we ensure we have that commitment, and that starts with budgetary spending on programs that actually achieve results. I think perhaps the thing I'm most proud of is my ability as an educator to be part of the educational process. A lot of times districts look at business administrators as someone sitting in the back doing just bean counting, and that's certainly not the way it is. And in the District of Summit, I've been very fortunate to be an active member of the cabinet, working with principals, working with supervisors, and getting involved in some of the programming challenges that we have and getting a broader understanding of education. And it's really exciting to see the work that you're doing actually take root and providing those opportunities that we talked about with the students. When we see how we're actually doing when benchmarked to other districts or across the nation or even internationally, it's a really good feeling to know that you're a part of something big and that you're a part of something that is going to live on in the students in which we're bringing through the school system.
DeSoto Parish is about 30 miles south of Shreveport, Louisiana. We're pretty rural. We have 10 schools. We have 788 employees. We serve about 400 retirees on top of that. We service pre-K through 12 students. Recently, our school system has been flooded with the Haynesville shale, a natural gas boom. So from about 2008 to, I want to say 2012, we had a revenue boom, you might say. Sales tax went from $8 million to $74 million. That natural gas boom has basically put some things into place in our district where we can serve kids better. We can improve school achievement. Being a school business official has been my career. It's something that I love. I guess that's why I've worked for the same district for over 34 years. There's a lot of compromise that has to take place, a lot of understanding, a lot of listening. And if you find out really where they're trying to go, I think you can make everyone happy. What we try to do is always put the child first. This is the reason we do it. It's to improve an ACT score. It's to improve a reading level. It's to improve a math score. Budgeting has to be more than just the legal and the financial. It has to connect the student to the next level of growth. When I first started, I never even thought I was going to receive a national award. It's a joint effort, really. It's not just one man's effort. It's something that we can all enjoy and be proud of.
And now, the 2015 International Eagle Award recipient, Earl Burke.
When I was going through school, my aspiration was to go to the Marine Corps. I came from a military family. My grandfather served, my uncle served, my father served. That's where I was going. I didn't have any aspiration or any understanding of anything beyond that thing. And the opportunity, though I didn't see it at the time, was that when I went to take the Marine Corps entrance exam, the physical, and do my oath, they discovered that I had a scar on my retina, which was a disqualifying medical condition that they couldn't make any repair. So for a kid, 16, 17 years old, whose whole life had been an aspiration to go do this one thing, to suddenly be put in a position where my whole life was changing, and I had no thought about what I was going to do, it was a real eye-opener. I wound up going to University of Southern Mississippi and got on track to an education. So that was an opportunity that I didn't recognize as an opportunity, but it's gotten me where I am now. We want our students to walk out of our doors prepared and armed with every tool they need to go out and find their destiny. And I think every school district should aspire to that. It's our responsibility and our job to give them the best opportunity that we can. And that's my aspiration for Hinds County School District, that we will continue that mission, that we will exceed what we've done in the past, that I will get an opportunity to do more than what I've already done.
Claire Hertz, Louis Pepe, Stephen Stanfield, and Earl Burke. On behalf of ASBO, AXA, and students everywhere, we thank you for your commitment to your profession, honor you for your extraordinary achievements, and congratulate you on your 2015 Eagle Award.